I wanted to find a 3D configurator, a real one, where I can export my assets and my textures and have a visual representation. On the market, I found Zakeke to have the best ratio between work I had to do on my side and price. Most of the configurators I found were already made by the seller, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted to do the work myself, to be able to constantly add new configurations, new colors, new options to my machines. And it's only at Zakeke that I found that.
Hello and welcome back to the Zakeke video testimonials. Today we are really pleased to have Alex from Flex Arcade joining us
Hi there.
for the episode. Hi Alex.
How are you doing?
Pretty good, thank you. How about you and the company?
I'm good. The company is good. We're growing now, so we're in a hard period. There's some growing pains, but it's good pains to have.
So let's begin. Tell us about what Flex Arcade does and what you guys are doing.
All right. We do arcade machines. You can see some examples behind me. It's machines you used to have in bars and restaurants. You used to play with coins. They totally disappeared in the 2000s, replaced by consoles like the PlayStation and home consoles. But some nostalgic people are trying to put them back in their homes, in their businesses. And me and others are selling those machines.
Thank you. Let's start with the challenges that you faced. What was the trigger that you guys had and the need that you guys saw before implementing visual content solution like Zakeke?
From the beginning, one of the selling points was design and customization. Because we sell high-end products, our machines are pretty expensive compared to our competitors. So people expect not to have the same machine as their neighbor. So they all want something different. It comes with the color of the buttons, the color of the sides, the colors of the machines itself. Here you can see white, I have gray, there's black here. Very quickly, you exponentially augment the amount of references you need to have if you want to have them in a regular store. So very quickly, if we wanted to keep customization, we had to go through configurator.
How easy was to implement a visual commerce solution and Zakeke in this case?
I tried different things before. I tried other solutions where you add layers of PNGs on top of each other. It can work for, I don't know, a pair of shoes where you have 3 different colors for the soles and 8 for another sign or something. It can work because it works in the hundreds of images. But with my machines, I tried that and I ended up with thousands of different images. It was just not sustainable. I wanted to find a 3D configurator, a real one, where I can export my assets and my textures, and the thing does its thing, and I have a visual representation. And on the market, I found Zakeke to have the best ratio between work I had to do on my side and price. The problem was most of the configurators I found on the market were already made by the seller. By that, I mean they would take all my assets, all my textures, do all the work, and create a configurator ready to use. But that's not what I wanted. I wanted to do the work myself, to be able to constantly add new configurations, new colors, new options to my machines. And it's only at Zakeke that I found that.
Can you share the most positive experience you've had using our products and our features?
The everyday use is awesome. On the long run, just being able to quickly share an idea I have with a client, or vice versa, a client wants to ask me my opinion about his choices and it just has to screenshot his screen, and that's really the nice part. But if I want to talk about the wow part, is the augmented reality functionality. That's really cool. Where I go, I just put my machines there and record the screen, and I can use it in my social networks and all. It works great for me. I like to use it and my clients love it. because they never know how is it going to render in their house. They say, I have a black couch. Can I choose white? Will it fit? So I tell them, try the augmented reality and you'll know.
Did you measure any reduced costs and improvements in productivity, increases in revenues? Can you share any metrics?
Those metrics, I never took the time to make them. From the beginning, almost, I worked with Zakeke, and my business is growing, so it's hard to know what part of that is due to this new functionality that I offer. One thing I know for sure is that I reduced the time I spend with the clients by three, deciding on the colors, compared to having to make the 3Ds at home or renders in Photoshop, show him the result, expect an answer, and restart the process. Before, I used to do all those things by hand, and now it's in the client's hands. And not only it's faster for me, but they love it because they can really play with all the colors without thinking, oh, am I bothering him too much? Am I being an annoying client? They can try all the colors they want. I won't be bothered, and I love it.
Thank you. What is the single biggest reason you would recommend?
I would say that Zakeke offers you the flexibility of getting your hands dirty. And by that, I mean you can really do whatever you want with it. It's when you see what your other clients do, we all have different products and different finality, different complexities. Mine is very complex, but it wasn't a problem for Zakeke. We just had to find different ways. And in that, for example, as I was helped by development team, all my textures were becoming really heavy and we had to find a solution. So they quickly developed a small tool that made everything lighter and everything smoother. So yeah, to someone new, to a friend, I would say that Zakeke is a very versatile offer.
And just for fun, what is your favorite game to play on arcades? Mine is Pac-Man. So I'm guilty of
Which
it.
one?
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man. That's an
Yeah,
easy one. Yeah,
yeah.
I
I
love
know it's easy,
Metal
but
Slug. It's two characters in cooperation. It's a war platformer machine
okay,
game. Yeah,
okay.
discovered it as an adult. Pac-Man, you discovered it as a kid in the
Yeah,
park,
yeah. Actually,
spending
yeah.
all the money of your parents in the machine.
Absolutely, yes. And I was not great at it, even though it's so easy to play. But it was so engaging. It was so great to see this little yellow dot eating and just those goats, those bright colors was amazing. And just
Yeah,
one place in my little town had.
that's basically how they worked, huh? Making hard games that are very addictive. Yeah, that's how they made their
Absolutely.
money back in the time.
Yeah, that's good also for you right now. If there's
It is. Now people don't play with money anymore. It's a very small fraction. It's the center button now. Here you
okay.
press the center button and there's a new credit. So unlimited Pac-Man.
Perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you very much, Alex, for your time, and thank you for watching this episode. And great job, and good luck for the business.
Thank you. Thank you very much and have a good day. Bye guys.